everybody! I feel so weird with the camera so far away, but you have to be able to see. How's it going? So, because I can't see all the way over there, I'm just going to read some of your comments from here. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Gotta turn off the volume. Hi, Chuck, Patty, Meg, Deanne, Tina. Are you guys ready? I am super excited for this. This has probably been like, what would you say, Colonel? Our most requested thing to make.
Yeah. Welcome to the new channel,
Crazy.
everybody.
Yeah, welcome to the new channel, everybody. Thank you for joining us to Baking Banana Bread, BBB. Isn't that cute? I like it too. I don't know what else we could cook that starts with a B, but we will think of some things. Okay. Is there anybody who's doing it with me who's on right now? I'll wait and just see, because we'll go super slow so that you can, not super slow, but we'll go slow enough that you guys can follow along. I'm excited. So I'll tell you guys how we got this recipe. So originally we had this at Colonel's mom's house, and it is the best thing ever. Like, we've probably had it, what would you say, like 40 times since then, Colonel? Okay, not 40. Like 35 times since then. But it is so good. Okay, Tracy's making with us. Cindy said, I thought Maverick was going to help. Maverick is actually asleep. So we had my brother Colton and his kids came over to our house last night, and they spent the night with us while Colton and Allison celebrated their anniversary. And so Maverick didn't sleep very good. So he is now asleep. So he can't. Yeah, Crandall's in the chat too. Oh, yeah, there's Crandall. Hi, Crandall. I feel weird. He hasn't even said anything. He's just sitting there at the computer, not saying anything. But, okay, here we go. First, my mom would get so mad if I didn't pull my hair up and wash my hands. So those of you participating, do the same thing because, well, for me, I just am losing a lot of hair right now. But everybody else should pull their hair back and wash their hands as well, because otherwise that's kind of gross. So, here we go. I think what I like the most about this recipe is it's super quick and easy, and anybody can do it, and it's not really hard. So, we're going to start off with, I'll have to jump back and forth between the recipe and you guys. So after I do a few steps, I'll see if there's any questions and then jump back to the next step. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna start off with 1/4 cup butter. And I forgot to say to have that at room temperature. So if yours isn't at room temperature, I'm sorry. There's a few ways that you can get it to room temperature. You can, well, this one takes I would just stick it in the microwave for like 4 seconds and then rotate it. So I already have mine at room temperature. Well, sort of. It's like almost to room temperature. So, okay, 1/4 cup butter. And if you didn't know, that's half a stick. Crandall, you should take notes. Okay, and I'm just gonna stick it in my mixing bowl. You can use your like mixer, but I'm not going to. So I'm putting it in my mixing bowl.
Hi, everybody. I gotta go take care of Harvey.
And then 1/2 cup of sugar. So, okay, let me show you guys what you're making first. Sorry. This is what you're making. We made 2 loaves because we wanted to be able to show you guys and not make you wait and watch with us while it cooks. So here's this loaf that just came out. It's still warm. So this is what you're making. I just say that because that's one of the reasons I have all the ingredients out, is because I just made it like 45 minutes ago. So we're going to take a half a cup of sugar. If you want to know where we got these cute buckets from that aren't labeled, like kind of look like, my aunt gave them to us. My aunt Cindy, thank you, Cindy. She gave them to us for our wedding, and I actually love them so much I went and got more. Oh, we're not using brown sugar, so can you put this away for me?
Yeah.
Thanks. Half a cup of sugar into your mixing bowl. Here. You can put this one away too.
Sorry, I'm feeding your baby.
Oh, never mind. I didn't know you were going to refeed him. Okay. I'm just going to use a spoon. You can use your, what is that? Electric mixer. My butter is a little hard, so this might take a minute to like warm it up. But I just am going to mix it until it's like mixed in, which I might be doing this the wrong way. But I just always use the back of the spoon and like push it against the side. I don't even know if you guys can see this. Okay. I push it against the side and I like cream it in together, so then that way I don't have to do as much stirring. I don't know. I feel like it works. I'll show you. This is probably the part that takes the longest. Sorry. And my butter isn't as soft as I'd like it to be. I accidentally melted it too much, so I stuck it in the freezer to re-solidify. I've never done that before, but then I forgot about it again. And so here we are, using kind of cold butter. Like I said, room temperature is the way to go. So I just do it until all the sugar and the butter are mixed in. And I'm going to tell you guys a secret, and you can judge me, but on cookies and everything, this is like my favorite part of the whole thing. This sounds so gross. Ew. For some reason, I love the taste of just butter and sugar together. I can't be the only one, right? I'm not the only one who thinks that. Let's see. Am I the only one who likes the taste of just the butter and the sugar? I think, like, and the end still, but I don't like anything in the middle. It's really the butter and the sugar that I like. Oh, I'm not the only one. Patty likes it too. Thanks, Patty. At least I think that's what you're saying it to. Oh, you put it on your bread? Like butter and sugar? I mean, I put butter on my bread. More butter than, I'm probably supposed to. So obviously this would be better with the mixer, but faster. But you know what? To me, I just don't want to pull out something else. Okay, mine is all mixed. Just like that. See, it's like it's not clumpy, like everything is mixed together. Okay, now back to our recipe. After that, we are going to add 1 egg, beat it. So you guys might not like how I do this, but like I said, nobody likes to do more dishes than necessary. So, here's my egg, and it's a fresh egg. So I like to wash them off. Crandall says I don't need to, but I'm always afraid that there's gonna be something on the shell that then gets into my stuff. So I like to wash them off just to make sure there's nothing on it. Okay, now this is where my husband does things wrong. Crandall would crack the egg, and then he'd set the egg on the counter, and then he'd stir, and then he'd pick up the egg and throw it in the trash, and then he'd keep doing. We all know that. We all know that that's how Crandall does things. I don't. I am going to crack my egg. And with the one hand that I used, I don't touch anything. I'm going to take it and I'm going to turn on the water and get my hands wet. And then I made sure that I didn't get that half of my hand touch the egg. And then I rubbed my hands together. So there's no egg. Oh, I threw the egg in the trash. But I make sure that I count my ABCs because that's what I teach my son to do. Ow, that water's hot. And then I didn't touch anything with my egg hands. So that's how I do it. Okay, sorry, I didn't even show you guys this. I was too distracted by not getting egg everywhere. I put my egg, I put all of the dough, you can't really see this. I put all of the sugar up on one side, and then down here at the bottom, I just mix this, I beat it together. Okay, and then eventually it falls, and then I just mix it all together. So I try to kind of beat it on the side of the bowl. Normally I do a better job, but that's because I'm not trying to angle the bowl. So hopefully, beat it for a second, and then you can mix it all in. I don't know why you do that. Okay, here we go. This is what it looks like. Okay. Now, somebody said they used to have butter and sugar sandwiches. Oh, hey, and there's tricks on there if you want to know how to do your melt your butter better. I have done the glass one. I just figured if you're doing this with me, you probably don't have time. So here we go. We're going to peel our banana. And let me give you a helpful Marcy tip. Take your bowl. I break my banana into 5 parts or more, because then I don't have to smash it as much. Question, how do you peel your banana? Do you peel it like this, or do you peel it like this? Because I think it's better if you peel it like this, because then you don't get the string things on it. But I don't know. Okay, so you need 2 bananas. I don't know if I already said that.
Hold on, everybody. I had to just go feed Harvey, and they say they can't hear you, so I'm going to move you a little bit closer. It might cut off your head, but okay, let me know if you guys can hear that better.
You're cutting off my head.
Barely.
Okay. Well, here I have my 2 bananas. 2 bananas. Dos bananas. Hope you can hear me. And then I grab my smasher. And I just smash it. And it kind of looks cool. It reminds me of when you're a kid and you play with the Play-Doh, toys that come with Play-Doh. That's what doing this reminds me of. Okay, and the interesting thing is that I've learned is based on the size of bananas you have, it helps with the size of your loaf. So our last loaf, I had 2 really small bananas. Well, yeah, that's going to make a smaller loaf of banana bread. So if you want more bread, bigger bananas. Or I guess if you have 2 small bananas, you could probably add a 3rd banana. So I'd say 2 large bananas. And you're just going to smash it. Some people like more chunky parts of their banana bread. I don't really care. I don't really have a preference. So here you go. It looks like this. And then you're just going to pour it into your batter. Or scrape it in.
Did you ever talk about nuts?
No, Randall, we have not. Okay, now I might be doing something dumb, but I'm just gonna rinse out this bowl because we're gonna use it later. You can put this in your sink. Okay, I just rinsed out my bowl, and then I just dried it really quick with a paper towel. And now I'm gonna set it right back on the counter. And
I just did something really cool. Sorry to interrupt. I just figured out that I can do this, so I just did it. I just did a poll. You can do a poll in the chat. So you guys go in the chat. I absolutely hate nuts in my banana bread. Hate them. But I just put a poll out. Who likes them and who doesn't? And we're gonna see by the end of this if we've got more nut lovers in the bread or not nuts.
what about my question? This is our great debate. Is Crandall loves freaking chocolate chips in our banana bread, and I hate it.
What? That's the only way to have banana bread. It ain't worth eating if you don't like it.
Okay. So see, here we have our mixture, and you're just gonna mix it in. There we go. It's mixed. My spoon, I should have grabbed a bigger spoon because my spoon is just small enough that it slides into the bowl. And here we go for step 5. Ooh.
Well, everybody's saying no chocolate chips. I'm so disappointed in
Crandall,
everybody.
it's such a sweet bread to add.
Semi-sweet. Semi-sweet.
No, I don't like it. I really don't. And you're like, it's not good without it. Okay. You're going to take your measuring spoons, and you're going to measure out 1/4 teaspoon vanilla. So, if you didn't know, we hand make our vanilla every Christmas. My label is a little faded. This is from 2 years ago. We have like refilled it, but and now I use waterproof, like washable labels. My first year I did not, and that was a dumb decision. So I think this Christmas I'm going to take off my label. Why didn't I think of that? I was like, I'm just gonna have to throw this bottle away. No, I can just remove the label, Crandall, and put a clean label on. I feel like an idiot. Okay. But I think we're gonna sell these this year.
Yeah.
So we'll pre-order them for Christmas. You'll have to order them in like August because they take 3 months to ferment, basically. I think it's called something. To sit, basically. So I think in August we'll start selling these. Okay, and now you're just gonna add 1/4 teaspoon vanilla. My mom always said, don't pour over your thing because you could get extra in. Oh my gosh. I'm under pressure and it's scaring me. Oh, there we go. Okay.
That wasn't very much. That's really how much goes in there?
1/4. I know, I should have just eyeballed it. That's what I would have done if you guys weren't there. Sorry, I'm being honest. And you're just gonna give it a little mix. Okay, here we go. Now we're gonna take our second bowl and we are going to add 3/4 cup flour. Okay, here we go. Now the recipe doesn't say sifted or anything like that, so I always just fluff up my flour a little bit, but I just do it with my measuring spoon. And then I do a big heaping scoop. And if it was just me, I would just use my finger, but for you guys, I'm gonna use the flat side of my knife and clean it off. You could use a 3/4. I only have a 1/4. So 1, 2, 3. And that is it for the flour. Okay.
Everybody says they love your dress.
Oh, thank you. It's from Amazon.
That's pretty impressive.
It was my Easter dress. And then we are going to take our baking soda. So Crandall's mom taught me to take my baking soda that I cook with and put it in an airtight container because baking soda is meant to remove odors from things and goes bad very quickly because of that. So I keep mine in an airtight container for freshness because I don't want anything tasting like anything else. So a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. 1/2 teaspoon, my baking soda, my knife, and you're gonna pour it into your flour. Okay, and then I lost the salt.
Uh-oh. How much salt?
The plain salt. So then you're gonna take your table salt. And you're also going to do 1/2 teaspoon. 1/2 teaspoon salt. Again, don't pour this over your mixture because that would be bad. Okay, 1/2 teaspoon salt. Baking soda, salt. Okay, and then you're going to just mix it together. Okay, here we go. I don't really know this is how you're supposed to do it, but I've never Googled it, so I could be completely wrong. But this is how I've done it for the last 35, now 36 times. So I'm just gonna pour it in. And it says to fold it in. Now I always remember off that movie Sleeping Beauty, how Meriwether, she was the lady in the greenish color. The lady is baking the cake and she's like, fold. And she like folds the eggs and everything, you know, that whole thing. So that's how I take my cooking lessons. And I just gently toss it like this. And I try to fold it. I don't like try to stir. I just go like this. Okay, I'm gonna spill if I keep angling it towards you guys. So, sorry. But I do always angle my bowl so then it folds a little bit better.
Everybody thinks I hid the salt from you.
I don't know where it is.
Which one is it? The small one?
Yeah,
It's in the cupboard.
I thought I pulled it out.
I put it away because it was out on the counter after dinner.
That was for our thing. But thank you for putting it away.
That's funny.
You did hide it from me. Am I folding wrong? Oh, when are we doing another cooking with Crandall?
Don't know. Chipper says this is way better than watching Frantic cooking with Grandma, so I guess I'm fired.
Okay. You're gonna keep going? See, I'm almost done. But I feel like this is not how you fold something in. Make sure you get like the bottom of the bowl because sometimes I forget. Okay. It looks pretty good to me. So it's all folded in. Now, here's the great debate of the century. Colonel, what did our poll come back as?
So far it is 60%, 67% yes, 33% no.
For nuts?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we have two options. We have chocolate chips.
Oh, don't even think about putting nuts in that bar. Neither of us like it.
Where'd they go?
I would hide those.
And we have pecans. Honey,
We don't have pecans.
you ripped that out of my hand. I was gonna let them vote.
No. Chocolate chips all the way if anything.
Chocolate chips are nothing.
Maverick and I and your twins love it, Mars.
My twins don't eat any food. And the thing is Kremel's super like not probably shouldn't say that word on here.
What?
He's super concerned about what Maverick eats. Like he doesn't like to let him have a lot of sugar. I'm the same way. It's not just him. But for some reason, when it comes to banana bread with chocolate chips in it, Maverick can't have more than a slice.
That's true.
But when it comes to a chocolate chip cookie, which is made out of the exact same ingredients minus the bananas, Maverick can only have like a half a cookie, or sometimes we don't even let him have a cookie. But for some reason, the banana bread,
it's healthy. It's got bananas.
he would eat the banana plain.
You don't have to. Did you put some in the oven?
Yeah.
You don't have to then.
No, it's fine.
See, guys, she makes a big fuss about adding it, and then when it comes down to it, she actually doesn't care.
Well, I just wanted to be nice to you.
Oh, gee, thanks, Mark.
Okay, and I wanted to show them how I add my chocolate chips. That's the biggest thing. Okay, here we have our batter. Is that batter?
Yeah.
Banana bread batter?
Yeah.
Want it to be dough?
Dough, but it's not really dough.
Okay, I take 3 handfuls. These are semi-sweet chocolate chips. I know some of you say mini chocolate chips, so there are mini in here, but the problem is when we add minis, Kendall doesn't feel like there's any chocolate chips in there. So we have resorted to the big size chocolate chips, and I just do 3 handfuls. And then I remember we're supposed to fold, not stir. Then I fold them in. I fold and shake. Sometimes folding gets a little annoying. Okay. That looks good to me. Crandall, do you think it needs more?
That's good.
Okay, here is what we're using. I am just using a loaf pan. I know there's a little bit of stuff in it. Like I said, I just made another batch. So I gotta show you guys what I got.
Okay, I gotta give a spiel on this too.
Crandall's like,
This is
I gotta tell.
the best thing we have ever got.
So
Honestly.
my number one thing is when you run out of like cooking spray.
Yeah.
It is so annoying. And then you forget cooking spray because who buys cooking spray?
Yeah, it's like one of those things you buy once every 6 months.
Yeah, and so we like to cook with olive oil. So we, that's all this is it's a little glass bottle that has olive oil in it. And then you just, spray. I think actually if I were to press it down,
Yeah, you have to press it really fast.
then it like sprays sprays
It's
better.
sprays.
I only used it like what, twice?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to push it quick.
I want to try. How'd you do so quick?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's way better.
Yeah, it doesn't like squirt out.
Okay. So you spritz your pan, and if you're like us, you're learning how to use your cool new thing. If you're asking us where we got it from, we actually got this from Temu. So today's sponsor is not Temu. But here we go. We're gonna scrape down the sides, and we're just gonna pour it in to our pan. Okay. Now it's empty. You take your pan, and I just, again, shake it. You can hammer it down. Make it flat.
Hold on.
What?
That clicking clicked off the camera. All right, we're back. Sorry. That was weird. It opened when you did that. It opened your camera on your phone.
Weird. Oh, hold on. I'm probably muted. You know when it clicks off?
Try. Can it? Just ask if they can hear you.
Oh, I can hear myself. There we go.
Okay. Hopefully we're back, y'all.
Okay, we are. I'm watching myself. Here, I got it. Now, will you actually bring that over for me?
Let's not actually turn that on yet.
Well,
Okay.
I want to show 'em how
Because
you
it's
set it.
stinking loud.
Okay.
Our air fryer is partially broken. Maybe.
Well, we're missing the little things. And it's kind of old.
So we use the bread tin
And
in
it
the air
just
fryer.
fits in our air fryer. And then you turn it on. And you turn it down to 300. And up to 40 minutes. Okay. And it's going to start and then it'll go. Crandall said, don't do that right now. Don't let me forget.
Yes, that
But
would
it's
be a
there.
bummer.
So,
40 minutes later.
40 minutes later,
Dun, dun, dun,
it
dun.
should slip right out of your pan. You ready?
That one got a
try it?
little overdone.
Well,
It was a little brown.
oh, that was my fault.
That's all right.
I like it a little crispier, so I put it on for 43 minutes. And then I had to help the boys, so I couldn't pull it out of the pan quick enough. Here we go. You ready to try it?
Yeah, this is the most amazing banana bread y'all will ever eat.
Look how crunchy that
You can ask Mike from Fowler Family Farm too. He's had it.
Okay. Look at that. It has like a nice, thick, what would you call that? Crust. But it's like crunchy, but it's not dry.
And it's an air fryer, which means it doesn't use oil. It just cooks it with black magic or something. And so
you can put
it's
butter
amazing.
on it. If you like butter on it. I know, you're like, you already added butter in it, but like, some of us like butter too. That butter wasn't cold or warm enough. But here, we're gonna try it. See how I did. I wonder
Okay.
if they're better than your cookies.
I could marry you.
You already did.
That's so good.
We gotta tell them.
Oh, today is actually a very big day.
It is. We both
I
saw.
met Marcy 4 years ago today.
4 years, guys. Look at us. In 4 years, we've moved
15 times.
a bunch of times. We have 3 kids.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yep.
No, it has been a crazy, crazy 4 years. It's not our anniversary. It's just
not.
the day that we met.
We met at church 4 years ago today. And we ate with each other, and I completely offended Crandall.
Yeah.
So he didn't ask me on a date for 2 months.
No, for like 2 weeks.
2 months.
We met in May and then didn't go on a date till June.
Yeah, like
July.
No, it was mid-June. We started dating in June.
Okay.
June 30th, we started dating.
Wow.
I don't hold this against Crandall. The only reason I know is because I wrote it down and I looked today because I know that it's the first Sunday of May. Basically. So it's because it was like graduation happened and we moved to like new apartments for the summer. And so graduation was this week for a lot of colleges and then
True, yeah.
That's how I know.
Somebody says this there. Paula says today is my 46th wedding anniversary. Happy wedding anniversary.
Happy
that is
anniversary.
insane. 46 years.
That's awesome.
That's amazing. Amazing.
Oh, that's great. Well, I think that's all we have. Is that all we have?
You guys, if you have an air fryer or your family has an air fryer, y'all gotta try this recipe. I promise you, you will not be disappointed.
It's so
is
good.
well, and
if you don't have an air fryer, we are 100%
proponents of it. Buy one. It's worth it.
Is that the word?
Sure.
I don't think it's proponents.
You can literally have French fries from a restaurant, bring them home, pop them in there, back to good as new. You also know we live like way far away from restaurants. Like the closest pizza place is like 40 minutes. If we buy
the
a
closest
pizza,
good pizza place. We have
Well,
a Simon's Pizza.
yeah, Simon's Pizza. That's rubbish. If you buy pizza, you bring it home. It's cold. You stick it in the air fryer, pull it out. It's literally like you just opened the box at the restaurant, and it's like.
Or if you like pizza for breakfast, which I actually really do like pizza for breakfast, but now we only buy pizzas that are like big enough for us to have. Like we don't really have leftover pizza.
Yeah, no, we don't. We usually eat it all. Maverick absolutely loves it.
Well, Maverick loves pizza.
But yeah, no, I think that's it. Get an air fryer. Try this recipe. It's delicious.
We hope you liked it. Okay, well that's all. We're gonna get this bread cooking so then we can go to bed. So
thanks you guys for watching.
Good night, everybody. Hope you have a great night.